we talk about the sixth grade division, like I was excited to see it because there were some teams that are really national level teams. I think Legion, Legend 2031 is going to probably be right now in my eyes the top team in the country in the sixth grade division. A team that I think a lot of people slept on, and they constantly do sleep on, is Supreme Basketball out of Arizona, who's going to be a top level, probably a top 10 team in the country, as we go. Treyman's 2031 team is a really good team. I think they have a chance to be they're in contention right now to be a top 25 team in the country, also. I think that Righteous Elite is a team that I think a lot of people around the country have heard of and have seen. Is a really good team and performed really well in this event. Unfortunately, they went up against the Supreme Basketball out of Arizona in the quarterfinals, and it was a 2-point game that could have went, either direction. So it was tough, But I mean, those are four teams that I think are teams that are national teams. When you talk about Legend, when you talk about Supreme out of Arizona, when you talk about Treyman, when you talk about Righteous Elite, I think they all right now have potential to be, top 25 teams in the country. So getting a chance to see them compete against each other and perform in that division was exciting. Of course, in the championship, the matchup was Legend Elite against Supreme, which was a rematch because they had a really competitive game on Saturday. I think went down to the 2 points. Legend got the better of them in the championship. Of course, when you're talking about a kid like Christian Bell having that impact, I think everybody got a chance to see a lot of his videos and highlights throughout the weekend, which are extremely impressive. I mean, everybody has something to say about the kid. He's young. When you talk to the kid, you interact with the kid, he's just a young kid that had a growth spurt, matured into his body, and still maturing into his body. I mean, I see growth. I see a lot of growth in him just from this past summer, getting a chance to see him play and watching the work that he's put in, the growth in his ball handling, just in his aggression, his willingness to compete, to take all matchups. It's exciting to see. But I mean, they have a number of other players that really impressed me, in that group also. I mean, when you look at Kobe Bryant, I know the name might get you, but Kobe Bryant was a player that was really productive, all weekend for them. They had a full team effort. I mean, they have a good combination of size. Excuse me. They have a great combination of size, athleticism with their guard play. It's a very balanced and talented group. I mean, another player that played well for him is AJ Green, who was a guard that really helped carry the load when it came to work that he was doing on the perimeter and just being consistent throughout the event. So, I mean, they're a very well-rounded group, and it was exciting to see them. I mean, when you take the time to look at the other teams that were on there, I mean, a kid that was the first time that I had a chance to see him on the Supreme group. I want to get his name right, but I think it's Wade Mojukwa for Supreme Basketball out of Arizona. I mean, he's 6'5", raw, but had a good motor, good intensity, played hard. It was exciting to see him as a new player coming on the scene. with that level of size and potential and athleticism. And he produced. Got a chance to see that matchup with him and Christian Bell, and I was impressed on and how he matched up in that matchup. So that was exciting to see. Chima Mabakwu, I think I'm saying his name right, from JO3, had a good weekend performance. I was impressed by seeing his ability to shoot the ball. He shot the ball overall really well from the perimeter and from the three-point line consistently. Every game that I got a chance to watch him, getting a chance to watch and see in person Irvin Denoy Jr. for Trey Mann, that had a good weekend performance. It was good to get a chance to see him and to see the production that he had and just his impact, on leading that group. But again, that sixth grade group was a ton of fun to watch. A lot of competitiveness, a lot of talent. When you have any event and you have basically 4 national level ranked teams in it, it's going to be a ton of fun to get a chance to watch and to see.